All right, what is up, everyone? Happy Thursday. Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Tank Kramer, Brandon Grizzly, Brandman Brandon. What's going on, guys?
Same old. I am off until Tuesday.
Oh,
St. Patrick's Day weekend in Chicago. Can you tell I'm excited? And yeah, that's about it. Can't complain.
Yeah. I know you have
dude,
your
that was
big
awesome.
party. What's that?
Right?
Invincible. That was awesome.
Right?
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Did you watch that after the little start of the credits?
I was like, Alan.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, he's like, did I break at your toy? Like, just sitting up.
Or the big reveal, like was it not Thaddeus?
They took it off. Yeah, took the beard off.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that.
Mhm.
I don't want to get off.
Yeah. I remember reading the comic. Yeah, I remember reading the comic. I'm like, oh, what? Yeah. So I was like, it's so good. It's so good, and I was so happy to watch it again.
Mhm.
We got Dave Show in here. Nice hat.
Thanks, Dave.
That's his party hat he got, and it lights up.
It does.
Okay. No spoilers. All right. So Brandon Davis said he's only in the first episode. So
you got so long to go be.
Well, I know. I think he's
Dude,
on the
what
first
are you
episode,
doing?
the first episode of this season, right? Season 2. Right? Because I think in Facebook
so
he said he
still has 4 episodes to go before he's ready.
Yeah.
All season 1.
No. There's still 3 more
weekly.
Yeah, it's weekly.
Yeah.
So there's still 3 more weeks left, and then that's it for season 2. Yeah, so that's what it is. GLC Ant-Man for Captain America. Oh yeah, we're gonna get into that in a minute.
Oh yeah. We'll talk about that for sure.
But excuse me, Brandon, we'll let you know when we're gonna talk Invincible, so you don't get spoiled. We'll change the background. I got a little background and everything, so just so you don't get spoiled. I think I'm missing.
We will never do that to you. Come on.
Yeah. Not with this show, man. You gotta get caught up. So Dave Show said he watched that Love Lies Bleeding. He goes, it was so good but weird. I think that's the new Kristen Stewart.
Yeah.
One, I forgot who else is in it, but
that bodybuilder chick from Ant-Man Quantumania.
Yeah. Oh, is she in it?
Yeah.
So I'll check it out. If I get a chance to see it this weekend. What else is coming out this weekend?
I don't know. So I know Ghostbusters comes out next weekend.
Excited for that.
What's that movie with oh my god, the magical the American Society Negroes? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
coming out. Arthur the King with Marky Mark. That's coming out. Love Lies Bleeding. I think those are about the main ones there. Yeah. So next week. Next week we get the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think next week we get Godzilla.
Oh
no, do we get Ghostbusters?
Yeah, week after. Ghostbusters first. Godzilla's the week after on this one.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm getting all the buckets. You will see me have all the buckets, guys. It's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
You just went to every theater and got the stuff. I'm like, yes, that's exactly what I did. Sorry.
That's dedication.
Yeah. It'll look nice on the.
That's just me having a problem. Yeah.
So I'll check it out.
Speaking of problems, guys, I just want to.
How much crap he got? This is not even his house.
I like the Matt Murdock right here. Yeah,
that was cool.
Oh, is that what it? Yeah.
I got 2 of those. I'm gonna get them signed.
Captain
Planet up there. Mobius, yeah, Squirrel Girl right down here. So yeah,
I'm not even mad at it. I like that.
and then I was showing Tank.
Yeah, I'm super jealous at that one.
Did you find those at Target too? I've been seeing them at Target.
So I saw them these at Meyer. But yeah, they've been in Target.
Meyer.
Yeah. So that's the second wave. So the first wave was Wolverine, Bro, Gambit, another Magneto, and now they got 6 more on the second wave. So yeah, I definitely I want to pick those up.
And make sure you grab this.
Oh yeah. I gotta go to my comic book store. When Black Panther 2 came out this week, right?
Oh yes, yesterday. I got it.
Yeah.
I got the reprint of #1 too.
Oh nice.
Nice. I have all the good. This one, which is a cool variant.
Oh, that's cool.
That one is cool.
And then I went and got the X-Men variant cover. It's pretty cool. Even though it's the X-Men without X-Men, but whatever.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna wait it out. We're only one issue in, right? But yeah, that first issue was weird.
And then I got this one.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Actually, I meant to put the ones that I picked up over here. Actually, do not cut me off. I'll be right back. Hang on.
All right.
So this is the one I'm reading, and those are the ones that are in the
yeah, the normal ones. Yeah, I gotta go to the comic book store. I'll probably go Saturday. Gotta pick up my stuff because I know Chillmonger was doing a panel. Kenny Sparks was on there. Blue was on there. And they were doing Black Panther 2. So
yep, I got I got the reprint of Black Panther, Ultimate Black Panther 1.
Nice.
This Ultimate Black Panther 2. I'm just out of curiosity. I have been picking up Fall of the House of X. Been reading Superman 78, which I actually really like.
Okay.
The Superman one's been really good. X-Men is very confusing because they have so many timelines and people are dead and they come back and then re-die again. And I'm like, how do you have 3 different timelines and one person's alive and the other person's dead and this person's like in heaven? It's crazy.
Yep. Ultimate X-Men 1, and because of this just sparked my curiosity, original X-Men 1, since they're doing that as well.
That was nice.
So
probably next week, Monday, we'll probably you got the G.I. Joe ones. That's the end of the first arc for Transformers.
Yep.
I haven't read it yet, but yeah.
So that's the reason why I grabbed the whole thing of Void Rivals, because I know they're going to do a crossover between G.I. Joe, Void Rivals, and Transformers.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a whole Energon universe. Hey, there goes Chill. Chill. Chillmonger. Make sure you go check out Chillmonger, man. He's got a lot of cool comic book stuff. I was getting a lot of these Prowlers now. So I now have Prowler from the 2016 and the 2021. I have all those. I picked up all of those, picked up all the Nubia ones. I got a lot of some bangers coming in now. I was like, oh man, I can't wait to read all of these. I'm just kind of like getting all my old stuff.
Or my Black Panther versus Deadpool.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah.
I didn't see that one.
No, so that's not new. That's the old one.
That's old story. I didn't think it was new.
I'm trying to make sure I have everything. I don't want to be missing anything from my collection now.
Like I was picking up
the Power Rangers The Return. Power Rangers The Return has been very good.
Has it?
Really?
Because I kind of fell off after the last ones where I was just like, okay. Like
they weren't doing anything.
They weren't doing anything. I picked up all these death metal ones, and these are like graphic novel almost. They're each storyline. This one, the Robin King.
The Robin King,
is so badass, man. It is so badass. It's so badass. And then whenever I see any milestone stuff, I try to save it at the comic book store.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly. I have all those icons now. I have all icons. I literally I was checking out my thing. I have nothing missing.
Yeah. Then I say a bunch of old at Ultimate stuff that I wind up picking up. So it's not that Miles one, but still worth some money. Like I found this one, Ultimate Fallout. Is that the new one? That's not the new one.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm a Green Lantern fan, so
yeah, I know. That's what I was gonna say. You got that one too?
Yeah, the Final Night.
Escape from Earth. This one came. And I've been reading. I just finished the Speed Force ones. So I read the Speed Force 1 and 2.
Nice.
So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I gotta go pick up all the new stuff. Yes, I want to pick that up.
Yeah,
I want to read that.
I like to consume everything before I do anything. It's important to consume and know where the storylines are, and I love going to the comic book stores and getting arguments. It's so awesome. It's like my favorite thing to do. That's like going in there and just arguing with people.
Yeah. So probably Monday we'll do our Black Panther #2 for sure, and then probably Ultimate X-Men. So I think that's all the Ultimates, right? It's only Spider-Man,
yeah,
Black Panther,
Spider-Man, Black Panther, and X-Men, right? Yeah.
Oh,
Danny,
we got Danny with the super chase. That wow, Leprechaun Superman. I've never seen that before. that is funny.
I like it.
That is funny. I like that. Oh no, I gotta play our new shout out video.
Shit. Got your ass.
I still love it.
That's still awesome.
Have you guys with this one?
No,
I have not yet.
I got to.
Yeah, dude.
I got to. I'm kind of curious to see because I liked how Last Ronin ended. Even I like the new Turtles and all that stuff. I like the Last Ronin things that they set up this for. So I'm kind of curious of what's going on with this world, with the new, Shredder kind of stuff and like post Turtle crazy shit. So
yeah,
have Casey's dog. I mean, it's just a lot of crazy stuff.
He's weak to green gold. Oh man.
You know what, man? That's Green Bay Packer colors. I can't stand it. I was telling everyone on Tuesday, like I don't like anything green. Sometimes I don't like the field when it has gold on it. When it has the little yellow line, it just makes me so angry. Like, ah. I did get this come in today. Or this is Tuesday.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
So what this is the first
Wonder Woman.
It's the first appearance of Anubia. The first time you see her. And she, she's a badass if you know anything about Nubia. So going through all those things, it's cool.
Yeah. Definitely get that. I know I got to get a bunch of mines labbed. I know Chill's not I know him and I forgot who he had on, but they're talking about slabbing your comics or not, or grading your comics and get them. So I like getting them graded.
Depends on what it is. Like I consume most of my stuff, but there's some things where they're going to increase in value, and you have this is why you get reprints in the what's it called facsimile, whatever facsimile. You get those facsimile ones, like the ones that are just a reprint of the whole thing. You have that one there. So I have, those, and the one's going to cost money, and it's going to be increase in value. Then you go ahead and you continue to read it. You have this other thing you want to read.
Yeah.
I'm not a white glove guy. If I want to read a comic again, I'm going to read a comic again. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
But it's fun. It's fun that you have it.
Yeah. It was Mark from the alt blurred.
Oh yeah, okay. Mark.
That's who it was. Yeah. So let's see. Just getting some of these comments real quick. Cleves, what's up, Cleves? Channel member. Appreciate you being here and joining the spoiler crew. Because What's Up, Fella saw that Crow trailer, and I'm excited. That's on our list. I have not watched it yet. I have not watched it yet.
Dude, the trailer of the trailer was really, really weird.
I didn't even watch that because I'm like, I want to save it.
Oh, you didn't see
why was he
the strawberry syrup?
Yeah, why was he waiting in strawberry syrup in the trailer for the trailer? I still think that's really stupid that someone came up with that idea.
That's funny.
Trailer for a trailer, like whoever.
Isn't that like lackluster? Like if you're dropping the pre-trailer for the trailer the day before, it seems like it's kind of
like why? Why are we doing this?
I don't know.
Just drop the trailer.
I love the Deadly Duel. Batman Joker, the Deadly Duel. I love it.
That was a good one. Then we got Big Ford Entertainment, Anzo, another channel member. Thank you so much. Kenny, another channel member. Thank you. I hate the trailer for the trailer.
It's idiotic.
It's annoying. It's annoying. And then of course, Danny Road to Wisdom, channel member, gave us that super chat. Say, hey Brian, did you read the Batman and the Joker Deadly Duels? It was fire.
Dude, it makes so much sense. They work so well together. I love it. Even they're like, oh, we don't want to be together. It's so good.
I mean, you knew he was gonna screw him over, right? I mean, it's the Joker.
Come on, it's a Joker.
How you screwed him over? Wasn't like I wasn't even mad at it. I was like, oh, okay, you had a reason. It wasn't just because you're like, oh, I'm a bad guy doing bad guy stuff. It's like no, so I'm mad at him screwing him.
I am of the opinion right now that DC knows what they're doing more than Marvel. I like what DC does. DC is, continuing their long string. Like they have the comics. They're if you have something that's, instead of Marvel comes up these short ones, there are 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5 issues, and then they give you another number one. So you have to continue to try to keep up number ones, but really it's not. It's just a different arc, and they're just going to renumber it. I like what DC is doing, even though I've heard that DC is also going to go towards it because it increases your sales. That's why you do these short series. You go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you can start over again because now you have to get number one again. So it continues to increase the sales. So Marvel's playing games and they doing it on these cheap pieces of paper, but
I forgot when they started that trend, but I know they started that when they just kept restarting a storyline, and so you have constantly number ones coming out. Because like number one means you can join, you can come in, and it's a starting spot, and
But you should know when to start a spot. But that's going to be my complaint about Ultimate X-Men is that I've heard the storyline before. Oh, no one has powers, and you're going into your powers. We're going the long way. It's almost like a manga, or I don't want to say it's anime, but it's almost like that. Like we're going to show you the long way, all the details of how you gained your powers and all this stuff, and it's long form. So the problem with that is that you lose your audience a lot of times before you get there. But I've also heard this storyline. We've seen the storyline. People that lost their powers or whatever, and now they're slow to get it back. We've seen this again. So it's like you're doing the same thing over and over again. And that's kind of the problem with X-Men because you have so many of these series going on at the same time. We've heard all these stories. So it's just me pet peeve of mine.
And we got Danny, another super chat. He said, bro, the Crow trailer is straight fire. So I know they were over on their channel with Anzo.
Which was
I forgot what show it was. I forgot what show it was, but they were talking about. I haven't seen it yet because I want to see it with you guys. So that was why I'm like, you know what? I think yesterday the pre-trailer came out. Today the trailer came out. So
he's right. He did do that. You should go right to
and he gave us another super chat. Thank you so much. $5 on this one. He goes, no, the Joker saved him. He destroyed the info. Yes, the info to Batman's identity. He wanted the game to continue. He could have told the world his secret. Yeah. So, but also, didn't he like screw him over? So you thought you're like, oh, Joker screwed him over. But then like you're not mad at him screwing over.
But at the end of the day, he's still saved him so they could continue that cat and mouse.
Yeah. Because I was trying to remember. I'm like, why did he screw him over? And I couldn't remember. And then they had it because the chick, the real bad guy of the story, had like the thing, and she was holding that over because I'm like she was holding something over his head, and I couldn't remember what it was, and it was the identity. So yeah, it was a good one. I thought it was drawn really gorgeous too. I thought the drawing for it,
and
cool.
no, all the cover art was great. There was no need for variant issues. Really, I mean, everything they did it so well. I really appreciate.
Yeah, even though it was like a side story, they can easily bring that villain into the main story and have her do her own thing, kind of stuff. So,
but isn't that the idea with Batman? Chaos List.
So everyone go check out Road to Wisdom and Big Ford Entertainment. So those guys do a bunch of different Chaos Central, Chaos List, and all that stuff.
The OOC, I love that. Yeah, so all of them pretty good.
Yeah, Candy said I never seen the original Crow.
Shit, it's a pretty awesome movie.
Yeah.
I was actually talking to somebody yesterday about this and worried about it. Like, how do you? I don't like the SoundCloud rapper, being the idea of this music and all this stuff. And how do you get that same feeling from the 90s to get to today? So I'm really interested to see in this trailer and see how they do it.
Yeah. So definitely watch it, man. It's the villains are so great. Like the main head villain, he's like a good bad guy. All the minions are like stereotypical kind of minions. They're kind of like junkie drug addicts, like fire it up. Like they do all this like stupid shit and they have weird laughs and everything. Is just
show the picture. Show the picture.
Oh, show the picture.
You
what? Me? Oh, I'm gonna have to go and find it. Oh man,
very quotable movie too. The original.
100%. Kevin Davis, what's up, Kevin? He said the Crow might give Bad Boys 4 some competition at the domestic box office.
I'm not going to go that far.
I don't know if we get domestically. I think overall, the overall box office numbers would be very similar because Bad Boys 4 is not going to do well internationally. It's just what it is,
Yeah.
Two black guys beating up everybody and saving the world. They're not going for that internationally, but domestically, I think Bad Boys 4 still has a better run.
Yeah. Again, some of these real quick. So Kenny,
me and Brandon doing that. Ain't gonna watch this.
What's that?
So me and you saving the world, doing all that stuff. Ain't gonna watch us. Oh, man.
Where we at? So did you all do Ultimate? We're doing that on Monday. We'll probably do it on Monday, most likely.
I'm just showing the variants, but yeah.
So we're gonna talk about the Marvel stuff in a little bit. Dave Show said, looking forward to the new Godzilla movie. Just watched Godzilla 2014. Gonna start Skull Island tomorrow. Do I need to watch the Apple TV show as well? I keep hearing different opinions. The Monarch?
Not necessarily. It just gives a little background to the monster verse and obviously Monarch. It's a really entertaining show, but I wouldn't say it's necessary.
No, it's definitely it's not.
Yeah, just stick with the movies. That should be enough. I really like Kong Skull Island, though. I revisited it earlier in the week. I love that movie. It's basically Apocalypse Now with monsters.
Yeah, it was a good one. I enjoyed it.
Hey, come on, man. Give me anytime I get Samuel L. Jackson, I'm all for
it. I want to see the Squirrel Girl project. I brought it up before. Like She-Hulk has.
Squirrel Girl could potentially be fun.
Yeah.
I think it should be a lot of fun, but it has to be X-Men. I think.
Yeah, you need to do a lot of ensemble things first before you start doing some solo stuff. So, yeah. Kevin said, I'm shocked he goes, I'm not shocked or surprised that Warner Brothers delayed Batman 2. All their focus is going to be on James Gunn. Superman, any film can be good all day. What matters the most, the film has to make a profit. Yeah. So and it makes sense.
Well, I'm
like,
did you hear about the Batman part?
Yeah.
Where they're talking about so it'll almost be like
push it back a year.
They're going to add the Joker in, and he's going to be like almost like Hannibal Lecter, Like
Mm.
you'll visit him in Arkham Asylum, and he'll give him hints to how to catch the actual people out there on the outside. So it's gonna be like he has to visit him to kind of figure out the way everyone else thinks. He's like the guy on the inside, being helping him out.
Yeah,
and then he's
I mean,
gonna get out.
they did that in the first one a little bit. I mean, not
That was
to
it.
the
That was the
extent,
Joker.
but not with the Joker, but
Yeah.
with once they captured the Riddler, they went and he had to go talk to the Riddler to get more info to still fix everything. So
I think he's going to be like almost like a partner. They know he's crazy, but it's Hannibal Lecter. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be like Hannibal Lecter. You're going to him, but he's just as crazy as these guys, but he's even more crazy. So
yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Sounds
Mhm.
interesting. Sounds interesting. But yeah, I mean, I want to see the James Gunn stuff first. Because I know Batman 2 is gonna be good. The Batman 2 is gonna be good, but I'm kind of curious to see if the Superman is at least a good movie.
Yeah, they have a lot riding on that.
A lot.
everything,
A
only everything.
lot.
Pretty much everything. Yeah.
The entire universe. And I saw that the question from Drew. I'm gonna save that for a little later, because that's like basically a topic at that point. Asking us a question. See, so I had to skip that. I plan on watching it before the reboot. Watch the reboot first. Watch the reboot first, and then watch the original. That's how I would do it.
When does it come out? June 7th. So you tell them to not watch you gotta wait till June to watch it. Just wait 3 months. Watch the reboot first, and then watch the original Crow.
I mean, you already waited this long. So it's not like you're missing out. You already waited 30 years?
Yeah. You wait 32 years. You can go ahead and wait 3 months.
You wait. That's I mean, because like enjoy the new thing first without having any like comparison, and then watch the original, and then I think you can kind of compare it a little bit better. Like, oh, they did this better. This is better. Yeah. But I mean, either way, man, you got to watch the original though for sure. I seen the original Crow, but it was years ago. I didn't really much about it.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on where you are. I mean, I can understand why, depending on where you're from, that it wouldn't really, resonate with you. I can understand that.
Yeah.
We got Anthony Price. What's up, Anthony? Random question from the movie Black Adam. Do you think Aldous Hodge played a better role than The Rock?
Aldous Hodge is a better actor. I love Aldous
Hodge. Aldous Hodge actually played a character. The Rock just played The Rock.
Yeah.
But that's not what he has. I mean, he said that he played a better role than The Rock. He didn't say Dwayne Johnson playing Black Adam.
Same difference. Dwayne Johnson had one job, and that was to play Black Adam. He opted to play himself.
He never said he was playing Black Adam.
Yes, then he accepted the title character role. The role of the title character.
It was just a random movie. It just happened to be that title. It just
he played what was it?
And then it bombed, and now he's crawling back to the Fast franchise.
It still made more money than any other DC movie, bro.
It bombed enough. It bombed enough for him to go crawling back to the Fast franchise.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, did he go crawling back, or did Vin Diesel was like, "Hey, family, come over here and make another movie"? Because I mean, it still made a lot more money than any other DC movie. As much as when you look back at it, you're like, "Wow." Either DC's crap.
I think Aquaman
not enough to change the hierarchy of power of the DC universe like he kept touting, though, was it?
Well, it could be. I mean, DC made like $5. Did you not see that movies? Blue Beetle made like I made more money at Family Video than Blue Beetle. And the same thing goes for what's the other? I mean, all the ones that came out last year were just terrible. All three of them.
Yeah. Aquaman didn't really do that good. Worldwide, 434.
And that was always because of Jason Momoa. That's just his name.
Yeah. Black Adam made No, 393. I thought it broke 400. Yeah.
See, but as we say, when you compare it to all the other movies that came out, it's not that bad. It's actually made double what all the movies that came out last year. You put all three of them together, that's about what Black Adam made.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I would say, but didn't Black Adam come out before they killed the DCEU?
Yes.
It was roughly around the same time.
They also
Rock
came out
wanted to take it over,
but they come closer to COVID too.
Yeah, 2022.
It's just like, I think that it kind of balances it out.
Yeah. It was late 2022. Life was back to normal.
Yeah,
it was not normal.
October 2022. Yeah, no one was wearing masks.
Maybe y'all weren't wearing masks
at the end of 2022.
My people were wearing masks in the movie theater. I think I actually went to the movie theater with a mask on.
We weren't at Love and Thunder.
I thought it was November. I'm even saying it's later, but I thought it was November.
Like mid to late October.
Yeah, it says earliest release date was in Iceland of October 14th. The full
so you in Iceland.
The full release date was the 21st.
Okay.
So in America. So a week later.
Pretty sure I went in November.
I don't think I saw this opening weekend. I just remember Erica was pissed off at me. She goes, "You need to stop taking me to shitty movies." Sorry.
That means don't see any more DC movies. They might be able to do good comic books, but movies.
I did drag her to go see Aquaman. She had a fun time with Aquaman.
Aquaman's fun. I rewatched it on Max the other day. I still have fun watching that movie.
Yeah, mine's gets delivered tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
I got an update.
I don't know. Do I buy it? I don't know.
It's the last one.
Like, I mean, yeah, maybe just for that. Like I get why, like, who is it? Luke Ponto, another show. Yeah. He buys like everything, which I get. You want to have your collection, you want to get as much stuff as possible. For me, it's like I want what I want. You know what I mean? So like, I'm not gonna buy trash or something that's like I'm not gonna buy Madam Web. Like I'm just not. Like,
there's no way.
Madam Web. I don't even know they're gonna put it on DVD.
They released a steelbook for it, which is just the most boring looking steelbook ever. Like it's all like a white with like a New York background kind of, and it's just her in the middle, like I think in red. Like I'm like, it's a really steelbook.
I wouldn't even check it out. I wouldn't even look for the steelbook for that. No.
Yeah.
They're even half-assing it with the steelbook.
Yeah, exactly.
They knew.
The Rock is the right place. Cutting promos
every Friday.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's back where he belongs, man. Being a heel WWE.
Can't say that either. I mean, he still is making $20 million a movie.
Oh yeah, no, he's a great actor. Don't get me wrong. I love him in
I love him too. He could be a good actor when he wants to.
Can I mute him? No. There it is. I'm muting him. Don't tell me you love him. Don't say that.
In action movies, yeah. When he can be himself. I need you to flex. I need you to rock bottom people, and
he is not rock bottom nobody in any movie. You got to say it.
It's that Furious 7. He rock bottom Jason Statham through a glass table.
He didn't rock bottom. He
can't be a good actor when he tries, when he doesn't let his ego get in the way. He wanted to take over the DC universe and make himself the face of it. He wanted to ignore Shazam, the character that Black Adam is directly linked to, and wanted to fight in favor of fighting Superman in a fight that he probably would not have lost, and he was hyping it like it was one of his wrestling matches. I like the guy, but he's kind of got to check his ego. And
I would never say him to check his ego, because you know what that got him where he is today. So that's why that's why you got to say that. I say people don't get where they're getting if you don't have confidence. I say this about football, the whole thing. Even Caleb Williams, I say you don't get anywhere if you're not the most confident person. If you don't believe you can do it, then no one else will believe it. So I have no problem with that. But he didn't succeed. Cool. But why not you believe it all you want? I'm all for it.
There's a difference between confidence and ego, though.
No, I mean, no confidence. I believe, like, you can be arrogant even arrogant. That's fine because no one's going to believe you can do it besides you. Michael Jordan is the most arrogant basketball player of all time. He's also the greatest basketball player of all time. But if he didn't believe it, he never would have gotten there. Like all basketball, if you ever talk to these guys, they all believe they're the greatest. If you don't believe it, then you'll never get there. You'll never take the chances that it takes to get there. So, coming from an athlete, if you don't believe it, no one else will.
And then he nuked his own movie because of it. In his bid to take over DC.
I'm not mad at $400 million. I don't think it's a great movie. I think that the kid was annoying as hell. I don't think he did.
I freaking hated that kid.
I don't think I ever watched it. I don't think I
Say
ever
what?
watched it again. Go, Brian.
Yeah, for me, I think I watched it twice, and that was enough.
Yeah, I saw it twice, and it was fine. It was just okay.
It was fine. It just wasn't as if Black Adam absolutely had to have a solo film. It wasn't nearly as awesome as it could have been. Like they really could have like did the whole like kind of anti-heroic / villainous element, and that could have been amazing. But The Rock wanted to play the hero.
But I didn't hate that also because Black Adam has only been in like 4 comic books. Like so like
exactly. He didn't
be with 4 comic books. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, he didn't need a movie. At best, he could have showed up in the Shazam sequel.
Now that's true. I'm not going to argue that he didn't need a movie. That I agree with.
That's why when they announced him as Black Adam, I was kind of like, really? Like Shazam didn't do great in the box office. Number 2 really didn't do great, but number 1 didn't do great. So I was like, why are we taking this like B-list villain guy?
C+.
Physically, The Rock fit the bill. Physically, he fit the bill. Like because Black Adam's like a huge tank of a guy.
Character.
It wasn't enough. Yeah, he's not interesting enough. He's barely even a C-list character. It wasn't enough for a movie. But
even with all that said, you do realize that Black Adam made more than both Shazam movies combined. So you can say whatever you want to say. Like it just from the get-go wasn't a great idea. But he still made more money. So.
Brandon going to be upset. I've never. What?
No, he don't mind Black Adam.
No, I don't mind it. I don't mind it either. But it's just not the movie that it could have been, and there were just elements of it that kind of annoyed me, like the kid.
And then he was dubbed over like a lot of the movie, which makes no sense. Like
I hated that kid so much.
Madam Web did it. It was like, why have an actor do the thing and then you dub him? And it just sounds. Then it just looks weird and sounds weird, and I don't know. That's always like a bad. It's an indicator of a bad movie. Like when you get that much, like was it ADR or what was it called?
Yeah, ADR, right?
Yeah. I said I wouldn't be surprised if The Rock joins the MCU.
He's a superhero himself. He can't be a character. I just don't see him being anything because he's already a character. Him as The Rock is bigger than any other character that we actually have in comic books. Just being himself.
Imagine if he ended up playing The Thing or something.
He would never do that.
The Rock playing The Rock.
He has smooth skin, and he's just going to be himself. Yeah, The Rock playing The Rock.
Yeah, that's hilarious. I didn't think
he'll never
that.
cover his face or anything like that.
No. The hierarchy of power, and I know. You couldn't even be bothered with the widow's peak hairdo and the pointy ears. The hierarchy of power of the MCU is about to change.
Yeah,
it might. With Henry Cavill playing Wolverine,
allegedly.
No, he's gonna be a variant. He's gonna be a variant in Deadpool vs. Wolverine. He's gonna be a variant. I don't think he's gonna continue to be Wolverine. I think this is a one-time deal.
Yeah, like John Krasinski.
Yeah, exactly like John Krasinski.
Yeah. The Rock is going back to
Moana
live action. Yeah, and Moana too. Yeah.
Yeah,
and they're gonna get a lot of money.
Oh yeah. But also, like you talking about him joining the MCU is it's a super, like you said, he's super huge, you know, like not just physically, but like, you know, Hollywood wise. But also it's like, I don't know if that's a dude that's gonna sign a contract that was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna drop everything I do for the next 10 years so I can go film a cameo or go film this movie or be in this movie. Like he's just too busy with everything. You know what I
He makes
mean?
$20 million a movie. Why would he do that?
Yeah.
Why? He owns the XFL that's now become this bigger minor league. He merged with another. The dude has done amazing things. So that's why I'm not gonna hate on him. I ain't gonna knock your game, bro.
Yeah. I mean, at the drop of a hat, he'll be like, here's a new show. You know, here's, you know, the continuation of the Rock show or whatever, you know. So I think man said I think every X-Men are showing up in Deadpool 3.
I heard that there's gonna be so many variants, but there's gonna be
bunch.
3 Wolverine variants.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think
Cavill, you'll get Daniel Radcliffe, and you're gonna get the regular.
If it's not Danny DeVito, I don't want it. I want to see Danny DeVito as Wolverine.
Daniel DeVito.
Yeah, man, a little short, fat guy, just like.
I mean, Wolverine was never fat. He was always cut.
I mean, I know, but I was like, that's why it's like a variant.
But Daniel Radcliffe is perfect for it. I mean,
Daniel Radcliffe is perfect.
A little short, stout. You know, that's perfect.
You haven't seen the all the AI of Danny DeVito as Wolverine? It's awesome.
Oh, I've seen some of that, but it's great.
It like Penguin.
No, it looks like an old fat Wolverine. He's short. They give him the little hair. He's all hairy. He's it's fucking awesome. Oh man. Statham said he isn't dealing with the MCU either. Yeah, nah, he won't.
Yeah, no, I don't think
either.
Yeah, he wouldn't. Sorry, let's get into some of these. I know I skipped a bunch of stuff, but you guys were kind of all talking about, you know, things here and there. So we appreciate all you guys always talking about stuff in the comments with each other and stuff like that.
I agree with you about Portas.
Oh yeah, yeah. Acting just okay at best. Yeah.
You
know, and
I thought it was well acted. The movie just wasn't my cup of tea. I don't like Yorgos Lanthimos. I don't like his movies.
I thought Lily was way better than Emma Stone.
It wasn't fucking close.
No, it really wasn't. You know, it really wasn't. And then even like Emma Stone wasn't even the best actor in that movie because what's his name? The Hulk. Mark Ruffalo was so much better. You know, because he went from being just this cocky son of a bitch where you're like, oh, I hate you. And then, you know, then he becomes angry and then poor and then spiteful and revengeful. It's like, that's an arc. That dude was just like the epitome of an asshole through and through, ups and downs. Like, that was great, you know, but I don't know. Like, he should have complimented Emma Stone, which he did, but also I think a little so much that he outshined her whenever they're on the screen together.
It's going to be the same argument we're going to have about Dune 2.
I know that's what you're saying. With Zendaya, I'll agree with Zendaya. I agree. And Zendaya stole all those scenes she was in. Oh, and then speaking of, Denis Villeneuve was talking about possible Dune 3. So in Dune 1, when Zendaya showed up for the last like 5 minutes, he promised Zendaya, he goes, if we do Dune 2, which we plan on doing it, you're going to be more of a focal person. You're going to be more of a co-lead, which obviously she is. Yeah. So he made the same promise to Florence Pugh in this one.
She will. She will.
Yeah.
Yes. You know, Messiah.
So he said in Messiah, if we do a Dune 3, you're going to be way more important. You're going to have way more lines and a role in the movie. So I'm like, that's kind of interesting. And then I don't think he's not lying to get a
100% right. But triangle
that's
going to beginning we're going to have.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I kind of like that where he's like, yeah, listen, you're in it, but if we do the next one, you're really gonna be in it. So yeah. So that's gonna be awesome. Halo is good too, guys.
Dude,
it's good too. I did not watch these episodes.
Good too, guys. Halo is good too, guys.
Yeah.
Halo is not good. It's not good. It's great. And matter of fact, Anzo, I want to talk to you because when this is done, we're gonna do a panel, and I want you on. I want us to talk about this because I think Halo is so good. We just need to get more people willing to see it and to talk about it.
Yeah, that's why we were gonna do something, and then we decided to like hold off until it's all over, and then we'll get a panel and something, and then we can all like broadcast on each other's channels and stuff like that. So I think next week is the finale, right?
No, it's the week after. I think
the week after. Okay,
yeah.
So he said I'm down. Yeah,
so I definitely want that.
It's really good, and how a show just goes from complete ass, man, and just complete garbage to being so intriguing and so
You guys
like
this week's one.
I haven't. I not yet. I just didn't get a chance to watch it today.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I might watch it before I go to bed tonight because I'm just so.
Is it only on Paramount Plus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, why I say, oh my god, this today was so good. I was like, what is going on? And then John, oh my, I can't wait. I wish I could tell you guys what happened, but man,
don't spoil it. I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, and then we'll do a panel and get a few guys on and stuff like that because Halo, man, it's just like I don't think I ever watched a show where I literally gave up on it at the end of season 1, and I'm like, I don't ever want to watch this ever again. And then now I'm hooked. Like, damn. I know what you're talking about.
I wish I could say it, but yeah, no. I woke up this morning, I was like, Halo. Before I went to the gym, I watched Halo.
Well, I put on Invincible right away. The first thing. Halo, I caught up with Bad Batch, and then I had Halo on my phone, but then I started getting busy at work. So. Yeah, that sucks. But
you ready to watch this trailer?
Heck yeah. Watch the trailer, and then I'm gonna do the trailer. I want to talk about the X-Men stuff because there's a few news with the X-Men. Good stuff, crazy stuff. And I saw somebody in chat brought it up too.
Talking about being fired.
So, yeah. But yeah, let's check out this trailer because I'm really curious to watch it now. Real quick, let me know if you guys can hear it. All right.
Yep.
What's the first thing you like?
Okay, that actually looks pretty decent. So,
what's that? Did you guys see the trailer?
I haven't seen the trailer.
I watched it.
The trailer, the pre-trailer, so I didn't see.
Okay, I wanted to wait because I'm like, if yesterday was the pre-trailer, I'm like, I'll just save it. And then today the trailer came out, I'm like, oh, for sure, I'll save it. I'd rather have my raw reaction, whether it be anger or I don't know. I don't know if we.
To be fair, To be fair, I was like kind of distracted when I watched it, so this will technically be my first time watching it in its entirety.
Yeah, and then we're definitely gonna talk about Invincible tonight. I was like, couldn't wait, but Invincible was so good. Oh man, how they do it so damn good.
It was funny too, man, and they brought back some really good characters. I enjoyed the way they did all this stuff.
Yeah. We'll talk about that in a little bit. All right, let's check out this Crow trailer. Yeah, all right, cool. All right, welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Tank Kramer with Brian the Grizzly, Brandman Brandon, and we are gonna check out The Crow, the official trailer. I know we got the pre-trailer, whatever the hell that was the other day. But we're gonna watch the official trailer. Just dropped today. Most of us haven't seen it. I think Brandon, you said you were a little distracted when you saw it anyway. So now we got give it our full attention, and then we'll talk about it. All right, let's go.
What's the first thing you liked about me?
I thought that you were quite brilliantly broken.
You feel like my person.
You feel like my person.
What's the worst thing you've ever done?
I saw things. I shouldn't have seen any of it.
When someone dies, a crow carries their soul to the land of the dead. But sometimes something so bad happens that the soul cannot rest. Until you put the wrong things right. You were given the power of a god. But you're running out of time to save her.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna kill them. Every single one of them. He killed you? Yeah, he did.
We have a problem. He came for us.
First impulse. Anger. It's not anger. It's love. Look at what you've become. You know that love promises only pain. You have no idea what hell awaits you. No, I do.
How many people have you loved?
I'll never be alone.
All right. What do you guys think? I got some.
Visually, I think it looks fine. Actually, I like the from a visual standpoint, I really like the director Rupert Sanders because he did the Ghost in the Shell movie and he did Snow White and the Huntsman. And I think what you will those movies, but I think visually, I thought they were really, really good. So that's why I was really interested in seeing this. I think, well, obviously, I'm one of the part of the demographic that really doesn't like the way they made the main character look, Bill Skarsgård. Just, I think all the tats and stuff were too much. I think visually, that's really kind of what I liked the most about this trailer. I think action-wise, it looks a little too John Wick for me. But you could say that about a lot of action movies nowadays. I think like ever since John Wick, every action movie wants to be John Wick. I was middle of the road on this trailer. Like I said, visually, I think it looks great, but other than that, nothing really grabbed me. It looks fine.
Okay. All right.
I've seen worse.
This time we'll say, Tank, you go because you are the bigger fan. So I want to hear what you got to say, and I'll go afterwards.
I liked it. I liked it a lot. Like, as soon as it started going, the love story, I'm like, okay, but they show the killing, and I'm like, damn, and then it goes like to like the Crow kind of thing, and I'm like, I like the afterlife kind of thing he's in, I don't know if he's speaking to like a demon or an angel or whatever. I don't know. I liked how it looked. The action does look a very John Wicky, but I also agree like everything kind of looks John Wicky now. If that's what you kind of want to label it, but it's an action movie. I mean, even the original had like crazy over the top stuff. The whole scene on the table, where he's like killing people. He's on top getting shot at and slicing people and shooting people. So, you get stuff like this here. Like, I liked even the Ozzy Osbourne song in it kind of fit the aesthetic of what they were going for here. The looks, like I agree, it's still. I hate when they make somebody edgy on purpose and the edge looks cringe and it's just like
it's just too much. Sometimes less is more.
Yeah, and everyone I know with tattoos don't have tattoos like that. And I know a lot of people with tattoos and but it's like somebody who without tattoos who thinks how somebody with tattoos should look. Kind of that's like the feel I get of it. But besides that, like Skarsgård looked good in it though. Like I'm actually a lot more sold on this movie than I was like last week, or even yesterday, from before seeing this trailer. I liked it a lot. Is it going to be a good movie? I don't know, but that was a good trailer for me. But what you got, Brian?
I was not sold on this movie at all. Watching the stuff, the first look and all that stuff before. Watching that trailer, I will go see that first night. That looked interesting. The storyline looked interesting. I don't like his look. But I can get past that. I think, it's too much Post Malone for me. That the whole that's too much for me. But the story itself, I will go see that. It makes perfect sense. You can understand the power of love and having it being that powerful for that. I feel it. I felt it during the whole trailer. I don't mind the John Wickness of it because the Crow itself is almost supernatural. Like it's so much. It's a crazy concept. So I didn't mind that feeling because it makes more sense in this movie than it does in John Wick. So this makes more sense. So I have no problem with that. But yeah, I'm for it. This is a good trailer. I worry that they show me the entire movie. But,
yeah.
But besides that, I think this is a good trailer, especially for me who was not on board. Watching the trailer said, "Yeah, I'll go see this now."
Yeah. I'm actually very surprised. I'm very surprised. But it's a Skarsgård, and Skarsgårds are usually pretty freaking good.
Yeah, they are
in a movie. So usually, not all the time, but most of the time. Let's see what you guys are saying in the comment section. It was Kenny said, "I swore this had to be Red Band trailer when I was watching it." Okay. Why was it a different trailer?
No, he just said because it's all the killing and all the stuff they showed, and they show him the face when asked again shot by a shotgun and his chest and all that stuff, and yeah.
I like this one's maybe a little bit more serious. Like the villains are a little bit more villainous than more cartoony, which I'm digging. I mean, at least from the trailer. So, doesn't look bad, huh? I like
that's pretty good.
Yeah. The trailer looks like the movie could either be really good or really bad. Like there won't be in between. Yeah, I can see that. Like you're either gonna love it or hate it.
Good, but I can see it go poorly if they didn't care about the story.
Well, like you said, if seeing the trailer means you saw the movie kind of thing, and this is the best of it, and then everything that we get in the movie is just another hour and a half of bad or boring, then But Cleves gave us some applause. So nice. Is that the Skarsgård from the Mute Boy Kills Everyone movie? Yeah.
Yes.
Boy Kills World. Also Pennywise from it.
Yeah, Pennywise. How do you go from Pennywise and then you do the Crow? Like, dude, you go from Tim Curry to Brandon Lee. Like, that's crazy. Xavier said not really sure about it. Okay.
I think that's kind of the same. I'm just very middle of the road on it. And I'm not even as like venomous towards it at this point as a lot of people seem to be, including ourselves when the first promo pictures came out. I was just nothing really wowed me.
Yeah, I'm
in the trailer.
I'm kind of afraid to go into comments in this video because I'm sure it's a lot of people hating on it
Anyone
just
who
because
loved it
original.
before is going to be like, "What the hell are you doing?"
Yeah, and I love the original. I already pre-ordered the Steelbook that's coming out in May. So
Oh yeah, the original is great. Not to mention, it still holds up. I was watching it on Prime Video a while back, and yeah, it still holds up really good. And I even watched this trailer. Just I'm looking at this movie or trying to look at it as its own thing rather than holding it up alongside the original. Because if you hold it alongside the original, you're automatically going to be out to just spew venom all over it. So even with the trailer, I just try to watch it as its own thing. Looks fine. I'm gonna go see it. I just I'm just not in a rush necessarily to see it.
No, yeah, I might go that Friday to go see it.
I'm gonna see it that weekend. I think that
Yeah.
I was not looking forward to it. I didn't think it made sense. I didn't think it was a good time to redo it, and the trailer changed me. I think that this is really, really good, really, really thought out, and it made sense. And all the things that I see like it's going to be good. I think we're going to have a entertaining time, unless I just saw the movie.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah. A good trailer or a bad trailer doesn't really determine if the movie's good or bad. It's just the trailer itself is either good or bad. And this
exactly.
Yeah. And then Bigger Ford said, I can see where it can go sideways, but I think it looks good.
Yeah.
Looks cool. Definitely check it out. I think it would have been interesting if they made the girl the Crow.
No, you get too much hate. You get so much hate right now, and I want to stay away from the hate.
Incels would be big mad.
Yeah, you don't want that right now. It'll take too much away from the movie.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's like, yes. I don't even know what I said, but yeah. Yeah, they showed the entire movie. I hope they did it. But I like how he took the shotgun to the chest. That was dope. That was dope. Kane said almost 90s action movies look the same. Yeah. I think for a while in the 2000s, everything looked like The Matrix. Happens every decade. You're not wrong. That is true.
Yeah.
Everything was
Changes
like
the way things
80s,
go. Too.
Yeah. 80s had a style. 90s had a style. 2000s had a style. Now the new style right now is John Wick kind of style. Yeah.
I do like the scene when it's like, I'll murder me to murder you. Like I'll stab myself, kill me to kill you.
Yeah.
So like, that's awesome.
There's some awesome visuals, especially in that fight scene on the stairwell. Like he shoots himself and shoots the dude behind him. I think it's gonna be super cool the way he kills some people, just because he knows he can get away with, kind of like almost Deadpool like. Like Deadpool will do certain things because he knows like I can't be killed. So you can get kind of funny with it, but this one you can kind of get gory, I guess. Yeah. So Xavier said, I still see Joker Jr. You're not wrong.
I don't know what the hell you're doing. Like, how many people do you know have the tattoo or out here? They have all this other. He looked very weird. But if I could get past that, I think the movie still makes sense.
Yeah. The only thing that would be worse if he actually had like a tattoo of like a crow, or it just says crow on his forehead, like fucking what did this stupid
on the forehead.
Oh yeah, like the damage tattoo on the Joker's forehead.
Yeah, which totally takes away from who the Joker is. Like the Joker wouldn't do that. It doesn't make sense. Like a crazy person doesn't think they're crazy, at least not on his type of level. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, the whole thing weird.
How else would they beat the audience over the head that he's not right upstairs?
Yeah, right.
In case we didn't get it already.
The dude
from a dude who goes around dressed as like a clown.
Exactly. Oh man, yeah, you could have kept. I know it's super tangent, but you could have kept the teeth all jacked up. because that makes sense. Like, oh, Batman lost his cool one day and bashed your fucking teeth out. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And then now you got all these new teeth. Cool. You know, comic book has a story like that. Cool
Yeah,
with that.
weren't those this grill? Didn't he just have 2 grills?
I don't know if I don't know if it
Yeah, it
was
was
a
just
grill or
grill.
like or just like gold teeth, but or like
No,
just a,
it was a grill.
yeah,
It was a grill.
but yeah. But let's get back on. Big Four Entertainment said, I love the original Crow, top 10 all time for me. Man, it's in my top 10.
Yeah.
Man, maybe, man.
Wouldn't
Maybe.
be my top 10, but
For like just all-time favorite movies, you know, because it hits nostalgia for me, you know what I mean? Like me and my
Mhm.
uncle watched this movie like on repeat every weekend, you know, when I was
That's
younger.
awesome.
So
Yeah.
I'll see it for sure from Kenny. Brand said, I'm the 80s. You had to love Cynthia Rothrock. I don't remember who that is.
She did a lot of directly to video martial arts movies.
That might be why.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think Cleve said I agree. But cool. Yeah, so that's our thoughts for The Crow, the first trailer for the new Bill Skarsgård as the Crow. Yeah, a little bit of mixed feelings here. Liked it, and you know, kind of like was okay with it, but yeah, we'll see when it comes out. When does it come out? June?
June. Yeah.
7th?
Yep. Like the beginning of June.
Yeah, I don't think it has it on here, but yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely when it comes out. Yeah, I'm going to see it for sure.
I think it's the same as Bad Boys.
Oh yeah, somebody in the comments was saying about that. So, two good action movies, hopefully, in the same weekend. I'm down. But cool. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about the Crow remake. How you like it, if you hate it, you somewhere in between. How you feel about the look of it all, the style of it all. Let us know, and we love to talk to you guys in the comments about stuff like that. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, so you can come and check us out every Monday and Thursday. Talk movies, trailers, news, TV shows, all that fun stuff. So come and join us live. And we appreciate everyone in the live chat right now. Thank you guys. But we are going to move on to our next topic for the night. We bring up the X-Men stuff. I guess we can just get right into it. Man, I need to make a hotkey for that. Let me put us back here. Where we at? So X-Men 97 comes out like Wednesday?
6 days.
Wednesday.
We're like
20th,
a week
right?
away.
Yep.
Yeah, the 20th. We're not gonna watch the clip. They just put a 2-3 minute clip, I think, out on the internet.
Yeah, I've watched nothing except for that first trailer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you know, I know what it is. You don't need to hype me on it. I'm already hyped. So, but you know, there's clips out there and more trailers and more stuff like that. But we already got some early reviews, I guess, ratings on it, and people are saying this show is epic. They're saying it's amazing. It is a great continuation of the original one, and which gives me even more.
So I heard that it's better. It's better than the last 2 seasons. That this is going to be so much better. It's going to go back to how you felt like the third season, and then you know that feel to it, that type of storytelling, and that they just are going to knock it out of the park, and people are going to fall in love with this.
Yeah. So people got to see the first 3 episodes. They got to see the first 3 episodes for it. Yeah.
Why did they never call me?
I know, right?
Right?
We need to get it. I try to get us some early screenings for movies and stuff. But yeah, like send me the first 3 episodes. I'll watch it. Send me the first 1 episode. Like I'll
type up a nice synopsis or whatever you want me to do. How my feelings were, what I compared to comic books, whatever you want me to do. You need 900 words. Got you. Let's go.
No, I think the problem is like you need 900 followers. If that might be even not enough.
Yeah,
probably on Twitter or something. I don't know.
I'll say 10,000.
Yeah. So here's some of the reviews on it. It says to me, my X-Men to me, my X-Men. To have the series back has overwhelmed me with emotion. I've seen the first 3 episodes, and each one brought me to tears. Damn. So many characters and storylines done perfectly. I have been I love having this team back. For those nervous, don't be. This show is incredible. So, yeah. Somebody else said, saw the first 3 episodes. I can confidently say that fans of the original X-Men anime series will be very happy with it. So, yeah. It says it hits the nostalgia is handled perfectly, being a lot. The action and use of powers are awesome and creative. It's pleasantly hilarious and surprisingly ... sexy? Question mark. Okay, okay.
Did they fix Rogue?
Actually, I saw somebody talk about that, and they're like, for most of the series in the first like 3 seasons, like she doesn't really have a butt. And I'm like, what? And he shows like all these clips of her just being like normal. And it wasn't that, it's that one with her in Apocalypse is like the one where everyone talks about the shows, but
so the day I became a man.
Yeah. Here somebody else said the first 3 episodes of X-Men are absolutely epic. It exceeds expectations in every way. The nostalgia is strong, but it's so much more. Beautiful animation, excellent storytelling, and above all, my favorite thing about the X-Men, the drama. And big caps and spelled out.
Yeah, what you need with X-Men,
Mm-hmm.
But I like the new animation style. It was kind of jarring when I first saw it, but it's grown on me.
Yeah.
Now, if Marvel really wanted to go for the full nostalgia factor, they'd drop each new episode on a Saturday morning.
Oh, that's such a missed opportunity.
Wow, that's so awesome. Oh man, Brandon, that's wow, great call.
Yeah.
Great
well,
call.
They're going like throwback with the trailers and the voiceovers and stuff. Like they should
Which
have
is
done
awesome.
morning. Yeah.
I'm gonna watch
which is awesome.
Big bowl of cereal, right? Get some Captain Crunch, some Cinnamon Toast Crunch, something like that. Big bowl.
It'll be cinnamon Toast Crunch or Cocoa Pebbles for me, one of the two.
Yeah, sit like 5 feet away from the TV, just like right under it.
Yeah,
I'll be right there like this,
legs folded.
Some honey grams, like.
Oh, honey grams are another good one. But yeah, all I'm hoping for, keep the theme song intact.
Yes,
Brian. And just, I really, really hope, and especially if this is picking up right where they left off, they have to start with previously on X-Men. They have to. They have to start it that way. If they don't, I'm out.
Oh, here we go.
I'm kidding.
I can't wait, man. I can't wait for that.
Yeah, with the new animation style, I'm assuming they're going to recreate the original intro. I just maintain the theme song at least. But I'm excited. I think this is a great idea, and I think I can say in confidence.
And I'm gonna be in my pajamas with my bowl of cereal, watching like.
I don't know if they make like footy onesies that big.
You're like, where did you get a onesie? The onesie gonna be like 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Like I was excited since they announced this. I was like, holy crap. And yeah, the reviews are really just make me even more excited, man. I didn't watch that clip. Like I said, I want to go in like completely, like as blind as possible. The initial trailer, the promos that they had so far are enough.
Yeah. I'm not gonna watch the clip. It's like I said, I want.
No, I'm good on the clip.
Yeah, like I already know. Like you don't need to sell it on me. You don't like. I'm sold. I'll be there Wednesday watching it. So
yeah. the X-Men animated series. That was that, like I said, that was around the time I was really getting into comics. Like for me, it was Spider-Man because my uncle who babysat me had Spider-Man comics, so that was my gateway into Spider-Man. And then it was X-Men. That was my introduction to X-Men. And then I started like reading the comics, and those were my main two for a while. Obviously, Batman the Animated Series was like how I got into the Batman comics, because only until then I had only known Batman through the first two Tim Burton movies and the Adam West series that used to come on like Nickelodeon or whatever.
Mhm.
So yeah, to have X-Men back is just really, really awesome. And obviously Marvel has a lot of faith in it with them already having a second season in development. So like I've said in the past, all I want, if this is awesome, do like Spider-Man 98 or whenever that ended. Bring that back.
I would hope so, man. That'd be awesome. Get the guitar riff going.
Yeah.
Let's see real quick with some of the comments. Maybe I'll check it out. I have to go back and watch the first few seasons. I never really watched. I was a Batman guy. Go.
Just watch
Batman the Animated Series.
Just watch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was. Just watch the last episode of the last season. Especially if this is going to pick up where it left off.
Yeah. But Kenny said I'm very excited about it. Yep. Xavier said X-Men 97 is going to hit all the nostalgia feelings. Yeah, and that's what a lot of the early reviewers are saying. They should have had a lineup of shows at once, like in the 90s.
Oh, how cool would that have been? How awesome would that have been?
A Disney Plus Saturday morning, like
Do you
lineup.
know how many people were called off work? And it's like so many guys, so many dads who have been like the little kids, like pushing them out the way, bumping them.
Mm-hmm.
Like if Disney would do that, they used to do TGIF on ABC Friday nights, and you would have about four sitcoms prime time. Do that. Bring back some cool shows, and then do Saturday morning lineup. Get 4 animated. Get X-Men 97, Spider-Man 98. And maybe 2 new ones. You know what I mean? So get the new ones with the old ones. See what you can get going.
Maybe do that on Saturday morning. Batman. Give me that.
Yeah, that's WB though. Would love that.
That would be cool.
I would love that. I would love that. Although you don't have Kevin Conroy anymore, so
yeah,
I'm sure other voices. Mark Hamill said he won't do it without Kevin, so
yeah,
you would have different voices for Batman and Joker.
And there was really only one Kevin Conroy. That I don't even think that voice could be duplicated. I was impressed with the X-Men trailer because obviously Norm Spencer, who played Cyclops, passed like 2 or 3 years ago. But I forgot the voice actor they got to replace him, but holy crap, he sounds exactly like Norm Spencer.
Yeah,
from the lines that he had. And I always really loved that voice as Cyclops. Like hell, man, a lot of the X-Men comics I read nowadays, when I read a specific character's lines, like Cyclops' line, Wolverine's lines, Storm's lines, I hear, Norm Spencer or Cal Dodd or Allison Seeley Smith in those voices. So, a lot of that is really, same with Kevin Conroy. I read Batman lines in the comics in his voice for the most part, so yeah, like a lot of it is, like a lot of stuff from the animated series. Pretty much the whole animated series is very synonymous with X-Men as a whole for me.
Yeah, I think most people, especially our age, that Black Panther show and an Avengers show.
That'd be cool.
I don't trust them.
Well, we already had Avengers. I'm sorry.
They ruined Black Panther. I'm gonna burn it down. They don't need me coming in there if they mess it up. They're gonna do a show without T'Challa. I'm burning the whole place down. Yeah, I don't need it. No. So like Brandman said, when he got in the comics, I got in the comics for Black Panther and X-Men. I got all the little X-Men cards with all my comic books. I have at least 80 of them with the cards and the comic books intact, sitting there right now. And those are the things that really matters the most to me. You know, and you mess up Black Panther, I'm telling you, I'm going to revolt. It's going to be a re-evolution. I'm going to burn this crap down. No, I don't need it.
Yeah, I'm trusting with
Give me
Black
a
Panther right
child,
now.
it's over.
Yeah.
Child, I'm going.
Has to be T'Challa.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, no one else. No one else.
Yeah. I know you're gonna say some of the Disney Channel had really good Avengers shows, really good Spider-Man.
Yeah, Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes was great.
Yeah,
Earth's Mightiest Heroes was so good.
Yeah,
and like even a lot. Yeah, that's like a lot of the individual. Oh, I'm sorry, Brian.
No, that's comic book run too.
Yeah. Even like the like how they build it up to like the Avengers teaming up. Like I really liked Earth's Mightiest Heroes. I'd be good with them bringing that back, you know, because they were doing a lot of interesting stuff with like the final season. You know, they had the Guardians of the Galaxy and Captain Marvel and the Fantastic Four. X-Men were in, Wolverine was in it. You know,
that's why you saw the Guardians.
It'd be cool.
Honestly, it was Earth Mightiest Heroes, and that's the first time I saw.
Right.
Yeah, because that was before the first movie even came out, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
the cartoon,
the Earth's Mightiest Heroes cartoon, where the Guardians showed up on.
I think the first one was already out. The first movie was already out. At least the first movie, because they made Star-Lord kind of like look like what's his name,
Chris Pratt.
Yeah,
maybe you're right. I can't quite remember.
Gamora had a different look. I think I want to say.
And then they had that short look. Yeah, they had the Guardians of the Galaxy cartoon, which I actually liked.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd it'll be interesting because I wouldn't rule out, you know, like if this is good and as big as a hit as they're hyping it as it's primed to be, I wouldn't rule out this becoming the next big thing, like them reviving a lot of, you know, animated series and shows that were popular when we were growing up, when we were little kids.
Yeah.
You know, which I'd be all for.
Stuff like the Ultimate Spider-Man. Go ahead.
It was 4 years before Guardians of the Galaxy movie came out.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah. It was like I don't think I saw it to 2012, but they said it came out 2010.
Damn.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think Spectacular Spider-Man, because that kind of ended abruptly.
Yeah.
And that was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one. They even brought Miles into that. I believe they brought Miles into that one. Was it amazing or spectacular?
I think you're thinking Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Miles was in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember
it was voiced by Donald Glover. That's why I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the Ultimate Spider-Man series. I remember thinking the animation was really, really good. The show itself was just kind of meh. I talked to people who absolutely hate it. There were elements of it that I liked, but Spectacular Spider-Man I really, really liked. I'd say I liked it almost about as much as the Fox series.
I didn't.
You know.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. I think it was more
spectacular.
I think it had more of it was more solid, like more of a coherent story. You know, one from the 90s had arcs. You know, and then it never really it connected it sometimes, but most of the time it had just and the arcs were awesome though.
But it was like the comic books that we're getting now. So, but that's why that's probably why I liked it more. Because if you Spectacular Spider-Man, I feel like everything built on itself. So, like if you miss something, you missed too much. You know, and that's the benefit of cartoons. Cartoons are you should be able to jump in, understand the story coming from wherever you are. You still should be able to watch it. I felt like you couldn't do that with Spectacular Spider-Man. So that's just me.
That's fair. Well, that's fair. Yeah, I could see that. Like just kind of looking back on it, I think it did kind of, and this is me just being biased just because I'm a Spider-Man fan, but I liked how it was kind of an amalgamation of a lot of like different Spider-Man medias. Like I thought there was like a little bit of traditional Amazing Spider-Man in there, Ultimate Spider-Man. There were some Ultimate Spider-Man vibes. Even kind of drew a little inspiration from the Raimi trilogy. I thought that it kind of captured Peter Parker's plight with him always kind of just being screwed over by his duties as Spider-Man. Like him like getting fired from his job with Dr. Connors. It even kind of surprisingly, it even tackled the arc from the comics where Harry had a drug problem, for lack of a better word, where he was addicted to the Goblin formula. But yeah, I liked Spectacular Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You got any more of that Goblin formula? Just a little bit.
But yeah, I still hold the Fox Spider-Man series as like the gold standard.
Yeah, just the animation and
the animation was great.
Yeah,
the voice, yeah. I even kind of liked Spider-Man Unlimited. I really like the animation on that one. It was basically like that's when Batman Beyond. Yeah, that's when Batman Beyond was a thing, and I think Marvel just kind of wanted to kind of ride the coattails of that. But I had fun with Spider-Man Unlimited for the one season it lasted.
Yeah,
it's okay.
It was fun. Yeah. Secret Galaxy has a video on the Ultimate Spider-Man that's it's really good. You know,
I love Secret Galaxy. I love how it explains all this stuff.
You know, and then I didn't know the whole like outfit kind of thing. Like they weren't able to use this outfit and they weren't able to use this costume or this costume because it looked too much like this. So they had to like go and make a whole new thing. You know, so I was like, that was kind of cool. But yeah, definitely check out Secret Galaxy if you want to like that Spider-Man. The Ultimate Spider-Man one was not Ultimate.
Spectacular.
The one that came after, the one where he's in space. They went to the animal planet. You just said
Spider-Man Unlimited.
Unlimited. Yeah.
Yeah, where he goes to Counter Earth.
Counter. Oh man, so silly, but I had a fun time with it. It wasn't as good by any close.
No, not at all.
Spider-Man TV shows. There's a bunch of
them. Like there's a bunch of them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a ton.
Amazing, Ultimate, Unlimited, the original.
There was the Disney one that was just called like Marvel's Spider-Man. That one, I didn't really find that memorable, and I remember thinking like Peter Parker on the show just annoyed me on it. But even with that, there were still elements of it that I appreciated.
Oh, now we're talking about this. There's a chance that they actually could do Saturday mornings because they are making a Tom Holland Spider-Man animated one.
Yeah,
the freshman year one.
Freshman year.
Yeah. Did they change the title of it?
Maybe.
I think I remember like reading that they like changed the title of it. But yeah, well, for all intents and purposes, we will call it freshman year because that's what they announced it as originally. But yeah, that's gonna be like canon, right? That's gonna be like in the MCU, the Holland movies, right?
The Holland verse. Yeah.
The Holland verse.
Yeah. Supposed to premiere later this year.
Damn. Yeah.
Because I think they've been working on that just as long as they've been working on X-Men 97. They announced it around the same time, if I remember correctly. I'm sorry.
No, if they're both good, you gotta do a Saturday morning. I know that's not like the thing you do anymore because you have to put them all on different days and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee if you do that, if you do like here's 2 hours Saturday morning starting at 8 or 9, I don't know what time is a good time, but like I think you will get us for sure. You know, like
that would be so awesome.
You know, you will get like guys in their like 30s to 40s. You know, but then also if they
that would be so cool.
You know, like you know.
So freshman year is now called Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
don't hate it, but it's a
I don't
lot.
hate it. Yeah. I kind of liked Spider-Man freshman year a little more because obviously they're plotting out like multiple seasons. They could have done like Spider-Man freshman year, Spider-Man sophomore year, Spider-Man, and so forth. But
Was that freshman isn't
for,
canon? I thought it was canon.
Mhm.
Yeah, because Matthew was saying it's not canon.
It's the alternate MCU timeline.
Ah, okay.
So it's not canon, I guess.
All the same, because I know Charlie Cox is doing the voice. Like all the people are doing their voices.
Yep.
So that it's an own universe. Okay.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah. I agree. There should be a block of Marvel Saturday cartoons.
Remember on UPN they had like the Marvel Power Hour or something like that, or Marvel Action Hour or something like that, and it was something to that effect. And they had like
one Saturday morning. That's
oh my god,
that's all I want. Give me that.
Does anyone remember like these were like minute long, like 30-second blurbs on ABC during one Saturday morning called Mrs. Munger's Class? Does that ring a bell for anyone? They came on one Saturday morning. It was like between like recess and Pepper Ann or something like that. But it was like this like black and white like yearbook like shot of this classroom and their teacher Mrs. Munger, and they were still photos and only their mouths moved. And it was. Does anyone remember Angela Anaconda?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It was like that. It was kind of like that.
Okay.
And only their mouths moved. And these clips or like this show or blurbs or whatever you want to call it only lasted anywhere between maybe like a minute and 30 seconds. And it was just this class.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I feel like I've seen it like multiple times. So I feel like it is.
But yeah.
This is awesome. Okay. I'm excited to see this stuff. I want to see what they can do. I'm blocking. I'm Saturday morning cartoon, but maybe you do it on Friday nights. A Saturday morning cartoons on Friday night for all the nerds.
Bring back Darkwing Duck, which they were talking about doing anyway.
I just got a notification about the Spider-Man series. Apparently, it got a new logo.
Everyone's on board with us. A block of Marvel Saturday morning cartoons would be great for a lot of the kids like me. That was their introduction to X-Men, Spider-Man, Iron Man, Hulk, Fantastic Four.
The Iron Man animated series. I remember the first season was kind of trash. Like the animation was really bad and tacky. But then the second one had like this like hair metal ballad opening intro of Tony Stark with a freaking mullet, like with a sledgehammer, just hammering his costume. I think that was so manly. Like I think I myself grew a mullet by the time it was finished.
It was finished in that minute and a half. You're
like, I had like a full mullet.
Khalif knew. He said that was hilarious. I think Khalif knew. All right. We're gonna probably move on because I know we got a couple other questions, and one from Kevin I want to actually talk about a little bit.
Yeah, please don't forget about Invincible. So
we're definitely gonna get into that. So I did want to talk about the Patty Jenkins just because it was a thing, and then we'll get into Invincible. But the Patty Jenkins thing we could do quick. I gotta end this. So let us know what you think about X-Men 97. Are you hyped? Does the early reviews get you more excited or get you excited at all? Maybe you didn't care and now you kind of are interested a little bit. Let us know what you think about it. Leave a comment down below. Let us know. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Come and join us every Monday and Thursday. We appreciate everybody on the replay gang, but if you're live, stick around because we gotta move on to our next topic for the night. All right. The Iron Man intro was awesome. It was Iron Man.
Yeah, it was.
All right.
Badass.
With Kevin. So there's new news about the Star Wars movie, one of the many. But he said, "Do you guys really think Patty Jenkins' Star Wars movie, which is Rogue Squadron, is going to get made? Star Wars focus right now is going to be the Acolyte, Andor season 2, and the Mandalorian Grogu, which
Yep.
I agree. All those three are going to be the main focus. But Patty had came back and said she's gonna write the a script, or she's gonna write whatever on it. So it's not greenlit yet, but she said she's writing something for Rogue Squadron.
You also have the Rey movie. That's definitely going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that's why it's like, is just this more BS, or is it are we actually gonna get this thing?
What do you say?
That's a good question. That's a good question. I think that I want to write off Patty Jenkins because she's made some things that I've liked. The only movie obviously that she made that I didn't like was Wonder Woman 84. But I I think if it does happen, it might not be for a while. Like Kevin said, we have the stuff going on with Andor, the Mandalorian, a Rey movie that's being made. So I think rather than them kind of putting too many eggs in one basket, or more eggs than that at this point, I think they might kind of I kind of see them waiting until after the Mandalorian movie drops and the Rey movies drops, and see how those kind of fare for them before green lighting anymore, or proceeding forward with any more. Because the Star Wars movies, from a financial standpoint, have all done great, and then like there was Solo that didn't do as great as they were hoping. I think they might kind of be a little more careful rather than doing too much at this point. I'd love a Rogue Squadron movie. I'd be open to Patty Jenkins doing it, just because really the only movie she's done that I didn't like was Wonder Woman 84. Most of her other stuff I've enjoyed, so I don't want to write her off just due to one trip up. But without going on too much further, I think a Rogue Squadron movie could happen, and it very well be by her. I just think it's going to be a minute.
Yeah. So real quick, let me give the quote what she said. So she had a Variety interview, and she was quoted on saying, "When I left Star Wars to do Wonder Woman 3, and I started working on that, we talked about, well, maybe I'll come back to Star Wars after Wonder Woman 3. So we started a deal for that to happen. And when Wonder Woman 3 went away, Lucasfilm and I were like, oh, we got to finish this deal. We finished the deal right as the strike was beginning. So now I owe a draft of Star Wars. So we'll see what happens there. Who knows?" So she's doing a draft, a draft script for it at the very least. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, they hyped it up so much. I mean,
Yeah.
they did the whole thing of her getting in an X-wing and all that stuff. Like it looked awesome, and then that was it. It's like, what do you think, Brian?
I had to think about it. I feel like they have so much in the pipeline. I don't think it's ever going to get made, because I believe Star Wars is going to be under a new person's going to be running it before she has the opportunity to make what she wants to make. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
I think that the direction of Star Wars will be going in a new direction before she has the opportunity to put her foot down and do the Rogue Squadron and any of that stuff. I think, honestly, I believe you're going to get more movies from other people before she's able to do what she wants to do. I think that's going to be more what's going to happen. And not because of Patty Jenkins has done anything. I think just time has kind of come, and other things are going to other people are going to jump in front of her in line. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
especially if it doesn't mesh with the story that they're doing now.
I mean, it'll be cool. I want to see dog fights though, man. Like I think people want to see it, but they're also worried, with everything we're getting as of late. Like, is it going to be bad? Because I'd rather get nothing than get a bad Star Wars movie. But it sounds like it could be cool. Like I think she said her dad was a fighter pilot. In like whatever war, or whatever, or her granddad, somebody. So like she has a connection to like airplanes, and dog fights and stuff like that. And I want to see that in space. Like I want to see more of that cool stuff, So, like Brandon said, I think she has the capability of making a good movie. Obviously she's done it before. But like what Brian said, it might not be what they want to go with. They might look at her script and or draft and be like, yeah, cool. And just throw it on the shelf.
If KK stays with Star Wars, then I say it gets made. If KK gets replaced, it doesn't get made.
That's a good point. Yeah, because they put out all those like announcements under KK.
Yeah.
Yep. Everything's
so much.
Ago.
So many that they had to tell her to stop. Stop announcing everything.
She's the one. She's
yeah. Your face says it.
Yeah, just doing too much. Just kind of just crapping these movies out sideways. That's what it seemed like they were going to be doing. I'll take I'd rather they take their time and just kind of test the waters with what little they have announced or confirmed to be moving forward, rather than them crapping out like a bunch of stuff all at once. So I think they're going to see how it goes with the next kind of handful of things they have.
Yeah. And Iger already came out and said, I mean, Iger and Feige already agreed with them that there's been too much too much going on where it's diluting just the brand in general, and that whether that be with Disney as a whole, Star Wars and Marvel. So I think we're going to see a lot less things and hopefully better quality things in return. But let's see the comments real quick. Kenny said, I'm not of the mindset that if you direct one bad movie that I shouldn't give your next one a shot. Same. A bad movie just could be just
be a one-off. But the problem is she both directed and produced, like she did all of it. So it did stain her a little bit.
Yeah, 84. Yeah,
84.
Yeah. Kenny said, I love Taika Waititi, but his last two were garbaggio. Yeah. His next one, I'll give it a shot though. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't watch Next Goal Wins just yet.
I haven't.
Yeah, but Love and Thunder. There were cheaper ways to make a Guns N' Roses music video.
Just. I was gonna say, where do we see Guns N' Roses? Oh, at the Oscars. Slash.
Slash. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
You could consider Slash a Ken now.
Yeah. Jeez. Oh, what a world we live in. But cool. Yeah. So kind of big news if you're a Star Wars fan that at least Patty is talking to Lucasfilm and at least writing something. Whether it get made or not, I don't know. I kind of am agreeing with Brian with this one where depends who's in charge. Depends on who's in charge. I agree if KK is in charge, it's 100% getting made. If she's not in charge and if somebody else, then it's kind of like up in the air 50-50. I'll say that. But yeah, we'll really see where it goes in a couple of years from now. But yeah. But for the next couple of years, I think we're going to be with the Acolyte hopefully being good, Andor season 2, we'll see what happens, and then the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, and Ahsoka. I think we're getting another Ahsoka season 2.
Yeah. They said they were going to do another season, right?
Yeah.
So you got Rey's the new Jedi Order
And
movie. That's the number one. The first Jedi. That's number 2 is going to be coming out. You got the Mandoverse thing, so we're gonna have Filoni finishing it up. That's 3. Tales of the Jedi in season 2. You got Rey. I mean, with the Bad Batch we already got right now. We still got Ahsoka coming out with season 2. There's so much in there. I just don't, with the Acolyte and Andor and Skeleton Crew. I just don't know where this is going to fit.
Yeah. Yep. And it might be 5 years from now. And who knows by then? They might already be on different stuff.
By then, KK might be out, and then does Filoni really want to do that? I don't know.
Yeah. Yep. But excuse me. But yeah, cool. That's it with our talk with Patty coming back and talking to Star Wars, and hopefully we'll see what happens. But leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about her coming back and at least writing the movie for Rogue Squadron, doing a draft, as she said it. But leave a comment, let us know. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Come join us every Monday and Thursday live. We appreciate everyone coming in, checking out the video. If you're watching live, stick around. We're gonna move on to our next topic.
Yeah, Kenny, that's why we were late, bro.
What's that?
That's what we were talking about.
That happened like right before we went live.
I was like, "What? What's going on?"
Yeah.
They gave me a big body receiver. Let's go ahead and make this trade happen. Let's keep Justin Fields. Give me Marvin Harrison Jr. Let's go Bears. Super Bowl. Bears.
God.
Bears.
What? I know this is weird. So you already got Keenan Allen joining the squad. DJ Moore. If you pick up Marvin Harrison Jr., I'm assuming just because he's a rookie, or yeah, but that's your number 3. That's your number 3. That's insane.
With Gerald Everett,
you have
Cole Kmet. Bears.
Yeah. Oh my God. We I was gonna say we need a center, but we got a bunch. We just need one good one.
7 of them now.
So
we got the Rams old center.
Really?
The LA Rams. We picked him up today too.
Yeah. I know we picked. Well, I saw that we got old line from the Niners. I'm like, oh my God, did we get their left tackle? I was like, no. I was like, we got a tackle.
Yeah, gonna get
the left tackle.
I was like, retired. He's retired.
Yeah, he ain't leaving California. Do you think Prax here? I'm not at work. Do you think Pixar and Disney animation studios will stop doing originals if Inside Out 2 and Moana 2 make profit? Will they stop doing originals?
I don't think they'd stop completely, but they definitely capitalize on sequels.
Yeah.
I say Inside Out 2 is going to make a hell of a lot of money. And Moana 2 is going to make a lot of money.
Yeah. And they're
going to be printing money.
Toy Story 5, Frozen 3, just print money at that point, right?
Exactly.
I mean,
it's like when they have their own money, you see their face on the money. They have their own money.
Yeah. It's not stopping doing originals. It's more of a course correction, I think. Like they need to fix their bank stuff. They need to fix the stock, ASAP. And then everything going on with this proxy war, right now. We got there's a proxy war that gets voted on at the end of this month, I think. I think it's the end of this month or the beginning of April.
That was May.
The first weekend. No, I thought it was April 1st is when the vote is. I could be wrong, but I know it's soon. It's soon. So, the whole board can be shaken up at Disney. I think the original, all the stockholders are going to keep things the same, I think. But who knows, but but right now it's just sequels are easy money. and they kind of
You
need that.
capital. Make a sequel.
Make another Toy Story. It's you're gonna have all these people like, why are you making another Toy Story? It comes out and you're like, oh my god, I'm crying my eyes out. That was a masterpiece. That happens every single time. It's like damn. So yeah, Toy Story 5, Inside Out 2, Moana 2, Frozen, Zootopia is another Zootopia coming out. I mean, right now they're in that mode of sequels.
This is like make it all happen, guys. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, but you need that so you can promote and create new original stuff. It's just the problem was they were creating original stuff and they were dropping it directly onto the Disney Plus, which was stupid. Like Encanto, it was a great movie. Turning Red, a great movie. Luca was pretty good. I didn't like it, but a lot of people like it. So I can't knock it. What else did they drop directly?
I'm gonna say Encanto is better than Turning Red. So.
Oh, Encanto was the best.
Like Encanto, definitely.
Out of all the big ones. Well, Coco was in theaters because I saw that like 3 times.
I love Coco.
It was.
Yeah, that was before COVID.
Onward didn't come to theaters.
Onward was another COVID one.
It was both. It was in theaters and on
the day to day. Yeah. So they did a lot of that stuff and some were really great and some were like Onward. I didn't think it was great, but it was so good. I think it would have made a decent amount of money in the theater.
Yep.
So yeah. They lost a fortune by not putting Encanto, Turning Red, and Luca in the theaters. They lost so much money by not doing that. Well, Encanto, it was for like a week or two.
I felt like I saw it like 3 times in theaters.
It was in, I want to say, a week or two. It was in theaters, and then it went to Disney Plus. But I think a lot of people waited because they said they were going to drop it like in Disney Plus. Like, was it day to day or day and day or whatever? I don't know.
No, Encanto was out for months.
No, not months. No way.
It says 8 weeks.
8 weeks?
Yeah. I don't remember it being out that long.
No, because I remember it being out.
I don't remember it being that long. But...
It did really well on Disney Plus. But that was when COVID was still like was kind of ending and things in theaters were kind of weird. But that was also Bob Chapek. Bob Chapek fucked so much shit, man.
So Encanto made $250 million in theaters.
Really?
Yeah. So they're not wrong.
Damn. Yeah.
They're not wrong. It made money.
What year was that? Was 2020?
2021. November 2021.
Okay. Yeah. So things were kind of getting back to normal-ish. They were releasing movies again.
I know I saw it in theaters. I know I saw it in theaters.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not bad, man. If you're saying it was out for 8 weeks before it hit Disney Plus and it made that much money,
$250 million.
If they would have waited another year, when things were really kind of more or less back to normal, I it could have made it probably more. That's not bad. But yeah. But yeah. All right. Let's get into this. Y'all having a great off season.
Yeah, we are.
The Bears.
We keep Justin Fields.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Pixar will always do originals. Yeah, they always do. Even if the 2 investors get on the Disney board, it's not going to change anything at all. Bob Iger and the board members have the final say.
Are you not afraid that Bob Iger could be replaced at any time or want to get out of it again?
Yeah, he got I think his contract is over in 26. I think something like that. 26 or 28. I think it's
26.
Yeah, I think it's 26. And then when he's gone, and then you have those 2 people. You have those two new board members. It changes a lot of stuff when you do words like that, and you get new guys, and you get guys there. Well, and I don't want to get into it, but one of the guys that's coming in is like a former Disney guy and a former high up Disney guy. So it's not like he's an outsider. He's just. I think he's more. He got screwed. I think he got screwed out of the promotion he should have got. Kind of stuff, but. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. I like to watch a lot of that stuff, with Disney because we'll see how it goes. But right now, that's why Disney's announcing everything. Like $60 million in California. Like Anaheim just approved like all the shit for Disney like the other day. It was like 2:00 in the morning or something like that. Like it was like 60, I think it was like 60 people came to the town hall meeting, whatever thing, and like majority of the people were okay with it. I think it was voted like 12 to 1, and yeah, so that's why they're doing it. Is like, oh, like we're not doing bad, we're spending money, we're building new lands and doing all that stuff. So and all the sequels. So, but yeah, that's because I'm a Disney nerd like that. So, watch all that. Zootopia was one of the best.
Zootopia is awesome.
That's why you get number 2. Did you change your picture? I just saw that. Like, what's that?
You made me want, let's arm wrestle then. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh man. Hey guys, how you doing tonight? What's up, Jason? Yeah. They'll turn another. It's just characters too. Yeah. They've done emotions, cars, elements, toys so far. I guess next week supplies or something. I don't know, they'll find something. Elements is on my TV at least 5 times a week. At least 5 times a week. Okay. My son will not. Like, he just loves that movie. You play the song. Like, you just play the song on your phone, and he's like, where is it? He just like goes and finds it. So, all right, let's start Invincible. Finish the night off with that.
Disney to Invincible. We gotta do that early next time.
Oh, nice.
All right. Let me hit it. The transition and let's go. All right. What is up? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Tim Kramer. I'm with Brandman Brandon, Brian the Grizzly, and we are talking Invincible Season 2, Part 2, Episode 5, I think. Yeah.
5 overall for Season 2.
Yeah. 5. Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Right off the bat, man. What do you guys think?
First and foremost, worth the wait.
Yeah.
Definitely worth the wait. Didn't skip a beat. I fell right back into it. I picked up immediately where the last episode left off. Really went, especially near the end. I was like, "Holy crap!"
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I love and anticipate Invincible because each episode just leaves me wanting more and really, really anxious to see what happens next. So I'm waiting hand and foot all the time. Yeah, everything was on point. They didn't lose any of that flair that I loved from the first half of the season. I think still my favorite voice acting is coming from Sandra Oh. Like, I think she's just really good on the show. Granted, everyone is, but yeah. And then that post-credit scene.
That fight scene, man.
Oh, that fight scene was insane. It was so insane.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, man. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I was just gonna say, even when Peter Cullen's not playing Optimus Prime, the Optimus Prime never really seems to leave him voice-wise. Mm-hmm.
The man has one voice and one voice only,
mm-hmm.
and that's okay.
But yeah, I'm good with it. Yeah. But yeah, awesome. I'm happy it's back. I'm really happy it's back. The pacing was good. The fight scene was good. Has me interested to see what happens next, especially the first half of the episode where Mark takes his half brother home.
Mm-hmm.
Got to feel bad for his mom. Your husband calls you a pet, and then you find out like he left Earth and got some alien chick pregnant. And now has a new kid that your biological son brings home.
That's
all nonchalantly.
I'm a pet, and you bring a half ant home as your new brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's purple.
He's purple.
Mm-hmm.
You can't even pretend like, oh yeah, no, we adopted or something. It's like what?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Brian? How'd you like it so far?
I see too many foreshadowings. I know you know what's going on. But I
Mm,
see some foreshadowings. And I'm looking at Amber. I'm like, oh man, and her going through her own thing, and and I see problems coming up very quickly,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
I don't know. I worry about it. I'm like,
Yo, what's
boy,
up,
what's
L?
up, L?
Hey, L.
He's a sweet baby angel. Yeah, I like that character. Like I'm drawing a blank on his name. Well,
I worry about what's going on. I see some problems coming up. I mean, they foreshadowed it really, really well, and yeah, and Mark keeps on walking out, and he's gonna be upset. They like, you cheated on me or something like that. And I'm like, well, bro, keep on leaving for 2 months at a time. Like, that's just what happens. And but I am excited by what I saw. I'm I love Alan the Alien. I'm going to be very happy to see what he's going to be able to do, and we can rebuild him. We can make him stronger, faster. I mean, that's just very, very awesome.
yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna have a lot of controversy, a lot of angst that they're going to deal with. So yeah, I like the first episode.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I thought the first episode was great. Because it picks up right where the last one left off. Like he's a bloody mess on the planet, and then they help him and stuff like that. But yeah, the whole thing with um his brother's mom kind of thing was done very well. And you kind of like really as like even as a parent, you're like, oh shit, like this kid is gonna go through like how many generations before he even like is a teenager, you know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
and I'm like that is like super interesting, and it was such a good way that she framed it, where you like it really hit the heartstrings for me. It was like he goes, listen, you know, there was no problem when your dad was around, but your dad's not around, so here you go. So but you're also pissed off at it. It's like the dude's a kid, like Invincible. Mark, he's a kid still, like he's in college, and now you're pushing a kid on him.
So, but it's
Mhm.
more that I mean, man, it's putting more on him again. Like your dad continues to screw you no matter what's
Yeah,
going on.
yeah. But it's just like it
Yeah.
just shows how much of a good guy Mark really is. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, even in the show, he goes, "Oh man, I hope Dad's okay." I was like, still blows my mind. I was like, dude, try to kill you, and you're just like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I hope he's okay." It was like,
I don't know, man. His mom's she's a saint. She needs she needs her own like
Yeah.
statue built for her.
Yeah.
Debbie
She's
is
being a very good sport about all this.
yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
I would say like the Cecil stuff, is really interesting. And be interested how they handle all that situation, with just the baby. The baby and because he's not wrong. He's not wrong. He's like, hey, what are you gonna do? You have to go back to work. He has to go back to school. Who's gonna watch this kid?
you know
You know?
hire a babysitter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So and he's not wrong. He's like, we have the capability of doing it, but also it's a dude you don't want to trust,
yeah,
so
Mhm.
exactly.
it's really interesting, like when it comes down to that. But yeah, like overall this episode was really great, and the ending was the best part. The credit,
Mhm.
I don't know if it's not really a post credit, but the mid credit kind of ending with Alan was awesome. Like I like Seth Rogen. I hate when it's just a voice actor, because that's what's funny, because you were talking about Peter Cullen, who does Optimus Prime. He does no
Mhm.
other voice except for Optimus Prime. Seth Rogen does no other voice besides Seth Rogen. So you have two guys that only do the two voices that they know how to do in the scene together. So like I would love to see somebody animate like Optimus Prime and just Seth Rogen like talking to each other, because you don't have to do anything besides because the voices are the same. Yeah. Yeah, but that big reveal at the end with not Thaddeus. Whatever the dude's name
Doctor.
is. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my
Started with T, I think. I'm trying to fart right now. But yeah, that reveal was awesome. Like I knew it was coming.
It was like,
Yeah, 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 yeah. And the whole mustache thing with the Viltrumites it's awesome. Like I just love is every Viltrumite needs to have a mustache. It's like just like
Mhm.
there's a whole backstory and lore to that. And Mark not having one is part of this like inside kind of idea and breaking the tradition kind of stuff. So yeah, but yeah, just like he rips off the beard, but the mustache is there. Because of course he is. He's a Viltrumite. He has a mustache. So yeah, it was pretty good. Anything that you didn't like, or you're kind of like, I wish they didn't do that.
Mm,
Not really.
not really. At least nothing that comes to mind. I always watch every Invincible episode like at least 2 to 3 times. So maybe when I go back, because I watched it just the one time.
Yeah.
They have the storyline that's going on with the others, the other people. I don't care. I don't care about the other heroes, right? Honestly, I just,
Mhm.
Oh man, but that was such a great part with Rex and Duplicate, and I forgot the other girl's name. That fight, holy shit, man!
but that's the
That was
problem.
awesome.
Though. Like, did you care? But it's cool that Rex is, I like him, even when he's a douchebag. He's still cool character. Duplicate. Yeah. Oh man, that was crazy seeing her. I mean,
over and over and over again.
God.
Just
but I care about them. Those are probably the two I care about the most. The rest of the ones that are with Mark and everything, I don't care. Or with Eve, I really didn't care. I don't care about them.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I mean, I mean, I don't want to. It's not really spoiling. They all play an important role in everything. You know what I mean? Like that. That's why one thing I enjoy about the story is like everybody plays a role. And whether it be small or big, but it's all affecting Mark. So yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's not really a spoiler. It's just, I guess, how stories work anyway. Like all the characters should deal some kind of effect to the main character in some way. And I think the story does it really well. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Like the alien dude, the Martian kind of guy. He was kind of yeah. He was kind of.
I'll be back, guys.
Okay.
1 second.
All right. Yeah, he was kind of annoying and boring.
Sure was.
Yeah.
I don't care. But I do worry about Amber. What's going to happen with Amber? I do worry about what's going to happen with Eve, because I mean that's just always been kind of since settling under the the storyline. You feel like something's going to end up happening. How's this going to affect Mark overall? Because all this is about, and it's Invincible. It's about Mark.
Yeah.
And everything is going to affect Mark in some way or another, and that's what you have to remember.
Yeah. And and it's doing a really good job, because even in the comic book, it has all these side stories, and all the side stories do affect the main character and the main story in some way. And I think they're doing a really good job with that. Like, here's these side characters and his quote unquote friends or superhero friends, and they're able to do their own thing, but you still feel like they're part of the story. You know what I mean? Whether you care about it that much or not, like I get it if you really don't care that what happened with Rex and Duplicate and stuff. But for me, just as as a whole group, I think it's like super interesting. And that, man, just seeing her get bashed, ripped apart over and over and over. Oh, and I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, it's one thing seeing on the comic book, her just getting like annihilated over and over again, but this scene just more blood and more blood and more blood, and he keeps getting more filled, covered with blood and all that stuff. So, like, damn. And then he eats the chick. I was like, holy shit, man. Oh my god! Like at the end where he's like, yum. I was like, I laughed a little bit because I'm like, that was wild. That was wild. Like, because you're expecting like her head to pop out from his neck or something stupid, right? You know, like she's gonna blow him up from the inside, and then he ate her. Like, what? Oh man. But I'll wait for Brandman to come back. Anything else? Anything else that you're liking or not liking so far?
No, I think I don't like the fact that it's taking forever to freaking get to this point because I feel like they could have had this episode no matter what. I feel like this episode would have been released. Could have been released at any point in time. You know, like this is all here. There's nothing about this that like will take a long time to done.
Yeah, I don't know why they split up the season like that. I don't want that again. Like, give me all 8 episodes. Like, you know, I thought that was very confusing. I still don't know why they did it. You know, but yeah,
that's a good question.
Yeah, to just this episode felt like just another episode. You know,
but like they had this already because it was all foreshadowed already. Everything was already there, so there's nothing about this that like seemed like it had to be held off.
Yeah. Okay. But anything else you guys so I know you already talked a little bit about like theories and where you think it's gonna go, Brian. I know Brandon, you don't really do like theories too much like that. It's fine.
Yeah, and I'm gonna start reading the comics finally.
Yeah, man. They have all of them out on Amazon, and I highly recommend reading them. Like they're really good. They're really, even if you rent them at the library, go to the library, rent volume 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's like 12 volumes.
Yeah. I wouldn't even rule out just buying them just to add to my collection. I saw them at First Aid Comics the other
I want to buy the omnibus, for it. The big old one. Yeah, it's just really good. But yeah, unless you guys got anything else for this episode?
No, guys, see what happens next week.
Yeah. So next Thursday we'll talk about the next episode. We'll see what's going on with the baby, the alien baby brother. You have the fight with the squid people. Like you got so much going on right now where I cannot wait for next Thursday and see what happens.
I'm telling you, Amber went out with her friends. I'm telling you.
Yep. I mean that's just normal relationships. If you're not there in a relationship, then are you even in a relationship? Yeah,
exactly.
At that point. So yeah.
We're not being there for her grandfather is a huge thing. And for her not to still be there after that was huge. But now after you get a taste of you and then going away again, that's just I think that's the straw that breaks the camel's back.
Yeah. That's worse. Yeah. So but cool. Yeah. We want to hear from you guys. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about this new episode of season 2. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Any theories? If you know what's going on, don't spoil it. But if you have any theories where you think it might go on, we love to hear it and we'd love to talk about it. Do you think the new baby brother is a sweet baby angel? But yeah, leave a comment, let us know, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, come and join us every Monday and Thursdays, talk movie, TV shows, trailers, all that fun stuff, comic books. So come and join us. But we appreciate everyone watching on the replay. If you're watching live, stick around because we are gonna finish things up for the night.
We gotta do Invincible earlier than this next time.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But also, like, whenever we do reviews, people always tend to leave.
No, I'm tired.
You're tired. Yeah.
It's too much for me. I want to talk about Invincible. I was excited, and then it's like, man, 2 hours into it, I was like, all right.
Yeah, we can always flip it around. I don't know if you guys care, but if we get into the topics first, because I usually try to do 3 topics. Whether it be a review and a rumor and whatever, but I try to do 3 topics, and then the rest is just kind of like seeing what chat says, with the topics or go into a different topic, stuff like
I
that.
just feel like Invincible should be done within the first hour. After the first hour, the hour what we do a trailer. We go talk about it with chat, whatever. But Invincible has to be done after the hour, because
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. I'm cool with that. But I was saying we can knock out all the topics within the first like hour 15, and then just hang out with chat.
The chat's
after
gonna
that.
eventually go away.
Yeah.
They're late.
Yeah, I know. Unless we got any like late people, but it's always at the end. Like we start losing people and stuff like that. Yeah, like Kenny went out to leave him, but Kenny left because he hasn't seen the episode. And I know Brandon probably left. Yeah. So, we got L coming in. Saying what's up. We always appreciate that. We definitely now we know we got to get Cookie on when we talk interview with the vampire. We got to get Danny on. I didn't know he was a big. So,
Dude, just give me the interview of the vampire. I don't care. Look, we need to get to it.
Yeah,
that's gonna be the first thing that comes out of my mouth. Let's get into it.
Yeah. Oh man, can't wait. I think I got into everybody's thing more or less. When does the Penguin thing come out? I think it's coming out this year. I think
They're saying it's this year.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll do one last question. Who do you think is the worst Batman villain? I think Bane in Batman and Robin. Oh, that Bane is way worse than the other Bane.
Yeah.
With poison.
Yeah,
ivy.
he was. Yeah, he made him a complete moron.
Yeah. Well, if you're sticking just to movies, I say him, but I would say any Batman villain. Condiment Man. I mean,
I remember Condiment Man.
Yeah.
Where's
He was
Batman?
pretty bad.
I don't know, man. That's a good question.
Killer Moth, Egghead, Calendar Man. I think Calendar Man showed up. Wasn't James Gunn's brother Calendar Man in the Suicide Squad second one?
I think he was.
A quick moment. Sean Gunn. Kite Man's pretty bad. He's in the Harley Quinn movie or the Harley Quinn TV show a lot. They actually make him kind of good in that. Like he winds up dating Poison Ivy. He was dating Poison Ivy, and then shit happened and he was dating somebody else now. But yeah. There's a lot of bad ones. I mean, there's a lot of bad villains. But
I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
That's a question I get. I wish I had more earlier in the night. But yeah, more time to really think about it.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I know Brandon said he wanted to talk about like best intros.
I mean, is it Mr. Freeze? Is it
You know what? These like little one question ones wouldn't be bad for a members only kind of thing.
Okay with that. I wouldn't be mad be talking about it, but I'm just right now tired.
Yeah. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here anyway. But cool. Appreciate everyone. All the super chats. Thank you, Danny, man. I think Danny gave us like $10 or something like that throughout the day.
$9.
$9. Thank you so much, Danny. Road to Wisdom. Make sure you go check out Danny over there. All his stuff that he does with Anzo, his own stuff, Road to Wisdom. He's at Chaos Central. Make sure you go check him out. And then with all of our members, Kenny Sparks, Brandon Davis, Zach Tax Cleaves, Anzo Biggerford, Danny. I think that's about it. And then of course Zach Attacks as well.
Mama Bear usually comes in, but she wasn't there today.
Oh yeah. Miss Mama Bear today. But cool. Let's get out of here. Have a good weekend, everyone. Go watch whatever movies coming out this weekend. I don't know. But we will be back Monday doing a review on something, hopefully, and then for sure comic books. So, but cool. Everyone have a good weekend. We will see you guys on Monday.
Everyone enjoy your weekend.
Happy St. Patty's Day, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Go
Look at my decorations on the window over here.
Yeah, it's getting ready. All right. Let everyone be safe.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're out here.